Ladies and gentlemen, as you may be aware, there is an ongoing and intensifying conflict in the Amhara region of Ethiopia, marked by intense fighting between the Ethiopian National Defense Forces, ENDF, and the Amhara Fano forces across multiple fronts. We have recently received reports that this conflict has escalated even further, with more ENDF soldiers being deployed to the Amhara region. In this video, I will share with you the latest updates from various sources regarding the ongoing situation. One of the epicenters of this turmoil is Atseweha, situated near Kwarit in Gojam. Reports indicate that intense clashes have been raging for a second consecutive day, and the ENDF has responded by deploying reinforcements to this strategic area. Witnesses on the ground have painted a grim picture of the situation, describing it as extremely intense. Of utmost concern is the heavy toll that the ENDF is allegedly suffering at the hands of the resolute and formidable Fano forces, underscoring the gravity of this conflict. In a troubling development, the ENDF has conducted drone strikes in 3 key areas in Debre Marcos, another location in Gojam. These airstrikes have targeted Wetra, Rob Gabia, and Daliga Johannes, signifying a dangerous escalation in the conflict. The use of drones in military operations has the potential to alter the dynamics of the fighting and adds a layer of complexity to the ongoing crisis. Wegdi, a town in western Wello, has become another focal point of this escalating conflict. Here, we witness intense fighting between the ENDF and Amhara Fano forces. Reports from reliable sources describe the town's streets as veritable battlegrounds, where the ENDF is reportedly employing heavy weaponry within the city limits. What's even more distressing is the duration of this conflict, which has persisted for the past 3 days. The initial clashes began in the outskirts of the city, but have since expanded to encompass the entirety of Wegdi. According to accounts from Fano sources, the Fano forces have managed to inflict heavy losses on the ENDF. In a particularly harrowing incident, Fano forces ambushed ENDF soldiers in the outskirts of the town. Out of a unit of 400 ENDF soldiers, a mere 60 are reported to have survived, indicating a staggering number of casualties with many fatalities and wounded soldiers. Additionally, Fano forces claim to have destroyed a considerable number of ENDF vehicles and captured a substantial cache of weapons, further illustrating the volatile and perilous nature of this conflict. In the ever-dynamic and tumultuous landscape of the Amhara region in Ethiopia, a series of recent events further underscores the intensity and complexity of the ongoing conflict. In this extended update, we will delve into several key developments in different areas within the region, providing a comprehensive understanding of the situation. First and foremost, in Robit, near Ambassel, we have received alarming reports detailing the heavy losses inflicted by the Amhara Fano forces on Amhara militias and the Amhara police during recent clashes. The toll of this engagement has been nothing short of devastating, with numerous casualties reported, including both fatalities and wounded individuals. The intensity of the fighting in this area serves as a stark reminder of the profound impact this conflict is having on the local population and the wider implications it carries. In Armenia, situated in northern Shua, yet another concerning incident has come to light. Reports indicate that unidentified gunmen have successfully commandeered 2 trucks filled with Ethiopian National Defense Forces, ENDF, logistics. This audacious act further complicates the ongoing crisis by demonstrating the vulnerability of essential supply lines, which are vital for the functioning of military operations in the region. Meanwhile, in Ashewa Medhayamlem, a region nestled between Dangala and Addis Kadam in South Gojam, the Amhara Fano forces executed a tactical ambush on an ENDF convoy. The outcome of this assault was deeply disheartening, as the ENDF suffered heavy losses in the engagement. Multiple NDF soldiers were reportedly wounded, underscoring the severe and immediate repercussions of this attack. Notably, the area surrounding Islam Mekaber, specifically the road from Durbeta to Dangula, has also witnessed a dramatic incident. Fano forces orchestrated an ambush targeting an NDF convoy, leading to significant losses on the NDF side. Once again, several ENDF soldiers were wounded in this operation, highlighting the continued volatility of the conflict and the challenges faced by military convoys operating in these perilous areas. In the midst of the multifaceted and evolving conflict taking place in the Gondar region of Ethiopia, we have received noteworthy reports concerning the tactics employed by Ethiopian National Defense Forces, ENDF, soldiers in Debre Tabor. The situation in this particular area has unveiled a significant development that bears examination and reflection. As per the latest updates, it has come to light that ENDF soldiers in Debre Tabor are resorting to a rather unconventional approach in their logistical operations. Specifically, they have been utilizing private vehicles to transport fellow soldiers. This decision to incorporate civilian vehicles into their military operations is indicative of the myriad challenges and resource constraints that the ENDF is currently grappling with in the face of a protracted and demanding conflict. This strategy raises a multitude of questions and concerns. It reflects the resource limitations faced by the ENDF, which may be attributed to a variety of factors, including the vast geographical expanse of the conflict, the need for swift deployments, and the strain on military infrastructure. Using private vehicles for such purposes underscores the adaptability and resourcefulness that military forces are often required to exhibit in protracted conflicts. The use of civilian vehicles for military transportation also underscores the complexities and fluidity of the ongoing situation. It presents challenges not only in terms of ensuring adequate security for military personnel, but also with regard to the civilian population's well-being. Furthermore, the utilization of private vehicles in military operations points to a need for improved coordination, logistics, and infrastructure to sustain military campaigns over an extended period. The situation in Debre Tabor exemplifies the multifaceted nature of contemporary conflicts and the various strategies employed by military forces as they adapt to the evolving demands of the theater of operations. While it may be indicative of the challenges faced by the ENDF, it also highlights their commitment to maintaining their presence in the region and responding to the ongoing crisis. It is crucial to continually monitor and analyze these developments as they offer insights into the broader dynamics of the conflict and its impact on both military operations and civilian life in the Gondar region.